Hello guys, welcome to the video. In this video, we'll talk about a big news coming from the Red team about their new 7000 series GPUs. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So guys, AMD has finally announced their 7000 series GPUs, but this video is not about that announcement only. Rumors are shocking. They say that these GPUs will be based on MCM based technology. This is the same technology that was used in AMD's recently announced Ryzen CPUs. If you want to know more about Ryzen CPUs, then you can check out my previous video. I'll put it in I button for your convenience. Now let's come to 7000 series GPUs. These GPUs will be based on RDNA 3 architecture. Rumors suggest that these GPUs will be higher in power efficiency as well as in performance as compared to the green team. Now let's talk about the configuration of these Navi 3X GPUs that are going to be released. First, we'll talk about Navi 33, then we'll move towards Navi 32, then finally we'll cover Navi 31. But before going to these configurations, I would just want to tell you one thing, that these GPUs will be based on hybrid 5 nanometer and 6 nanometer GPU process. So this is the important thing to be noticed before going to the configurations. Now let's move towards the configurations. First, let's see the Navi 33. This Navi 33 will come with a GPU process of 6 nanometer. The GPU package will be monolithic. This is not an MCM based GPU. The shader engines will be 2, GPU WGPs will be 20, SPs per WGP will be 256, compute units per die will be 40, cores per die will be 5120, memory bus will be 128-bit, memory type will be GDDR6, Infinity cache of 256 MB, flagship SKU means the name is suggested to be Radeon RX 7700 XT, and the total board power will be approximately equal to 200 watts, and it is supposed or rumored to be launched in Q4 of 2022. Now let's move towards the Navi 32. The process will be 5 nanometer or 6 nanometer. It will be a hybrid. The GPU package will be MCM. The shader engines will be 4, means 2 per GCD. GPU WGPs will be 40, 20 per GCD. If you are getting confused regarding what is GCD, what is MCM, what are WGPs, so don't worry, we'll see everything in detail after this configurations. So SPs per WGP will be 256, compute units 80, cores per die will be 5120, and the total cores will be double of this, means 10,240. The memory bus will be 192-bit and the memory type will be GDDR6. The infinity cache will be 384 megabytes. The name is rumored to be a Radeon RX 7800 XT. The total power consumed or total board power will be approximately around 300 watts, and it is supposed to be launched in Q4 of 2022 again. Now let's move towards the highest variant, that is Navi 31. Here the GPU process will be similar to the Navi 32. The GPU package will also be MCM only, but here the shared engines are 6, means 3 per GCD. GPU WGPs will be 60, means 30 per GCD. SPs per WGP will be 256. Compute units will be 120 and 240 in total. Cores per die will be 7689. Total cores, look at that, it's huge, 15,360. The memory bus is also big, 256-bit, and the memory type is GDDR6 only. The Infinity cache is of 512 MB. The name is rumored to be Radeon RX 7900 XT, and the total board power, look at that, to run all those cores the board power should be high, so it's 400 watts, and it is also supposed to be launched or rumored to be launched in Q4 of 2022. Now let's look at the detailed mechanism of this Navi 33, whose name is rumored to be Radeon RX 7600. You can look at the screen. It shows the detailed mechanism. It contains a single graphic core die, as it's a monolithic, so it will just contain a single graphic core die. Inside this graphic core die, there will be two shader engines. Inside a shader engine, there will be two shader arrays. Each shader array will contain 5 WGP units. A WGP means working group processors. WGP contains around 8 SIMD32 units, and together all these WGP's SIMD32 units makes 5120 cores, which will be similar to, or which is similar to RX 6900 XT. This GPU will come with 256 megabytes of Infinity cache with 128-bit bus interface, having two memory connect link of 32 bits. So let me just tell you in simple words, these configuration makes this GPU way better in performance as well as power efficiency than the current AMD GPU. So this is how it happened that these GPUs will be better in power efficiency as well as in performance. Means they will consume less power and give you a better performance. Now let's talk about the higher variant of this GPU, that is Navi 32. As you can see in the diagram on your screens, it has got two graphic core dies. Navi 32 is one of the two GPUs that are featured on RDNA lineup. Navi 32 and Navi 31 are based on MCM architecture, but Navi 33 is based on monolithic architecture. From the start, I'm just telling MCM, MCM, MCM. So let's see what's MCM actually. MCM is the abbreviation of multi-chip module, which means there are multiple chips inside a single package. This makes the GPU power efficient. Now let's come back to the mechanism of Navi 32. Here, as I said, there are two GCDs and a single MCD. MCD stands for multi-cache die, which is highlighted in the diagram with yellow color. This die will use 5 nanometer processor node for GCD only, and for MCD they will use 6 nanometer processor node. That's why I set them hybrid at the start of the video. The rest of the structure inside a shader engine is same as we saw in Navi 33. As explained earlier, SIMD32 units makes around 5120 cores in one GCD. As we have got two GCDs here, cores will get doubled, means this has got 10,240 cores. The link between the two GCDs is that multi-cache die with fabric interconnect featuring 384 megabytes of Infinity cache. This is based on 192-bit bus interface, which makes this GPU way ahead of 6800 and 6900. Now let's move towards the hottest of them all, that is Navi 31. This is the top end model. In Navi 31, you can see there are two GCDs and a single MCD, but here inside a GCD, you will see three shader engines. So here, this is the difference. Here you have got three shader engines, means total 6 shader engines are there, and this will make around 7,380 cores inside a GCD, and in total it will make around 15,360 total cores. Another noticeable difference is inside MCD. Here, the Fabric interconnect features 512 MB of Infinity cache, which is based on 256-bit bus interface. Many rumors are claiming that these RDNA 3 GPUs will outperform Nvidia GPUs in terms of power efficiency as well as power performance. But Nvidia, I think, will be ready for these MCM GPUs, which are 3 times faster than their Ampere competition. So let's wait and see who becomes the winner. Will the red get inserted inside the blood of our PCs, or the green becomes the coolness of our processors? So that was it for today's video, guys. If you like this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for regular notification. Thank you very much.